Part 8. Submarine Warfare, Solutions and Objections. The Allies' intelligence services were able to provide accurate information about U-boat movements. This was because they were intercepting and decoding the U-boats' wireless messages. But this was not enough to ensure that U-boats were sunk. Because destroyers had proved to be effective escorts for the Grand Fleet, Sims asked, why not apply this same principle to merchant ships? There were a number of possible solutions to the problem of submarine warfare. Speed was the most basic defense, but even fast ships like the Lusitania were sunk. There was another defensive maneuver against torpedo attack by a submarine to which all ships could resort. This was the zigzag, which made it difficult for the submarine to calculate the angle at which to aim, or even to get into a firing position because of its very slow speed underwater. An old system which had protected merchant ships from attack was the convoy. This had proved effective throughout the age of sail. The merchantmen in a sailing convoy did not have to sail in any particular formation, nor were they required to maneuver against unseen, mysterious foes. But there were objections to convoys. The convoy had already been rejected as a means of trade protection since about 1880. This was when steamships first outnumbered sailing ships at sea. The heads of passenger liners, such as White Star and Cunard, insisted that fast, fuel-efficient steamers did not need convoys. They did not want to sail with slower ships. Slower ships would have to be left to take their chances. In fact, about 50 passenger liners were sunk by mines and U-boats. According to Sims, another objection to the convoy came from the captains of merchant ships. They insisted they could not sail in formation, much less zigzag. Ships sailing in convoy would have to reduce their loads by 15 to 20% due to delays assembling convoys. There were also the dangers of collision. Even naval officers objected to convoys because naval theory and pride preferred attack over defense. But, Sims argued, the convoy system was an offensive tactic because it would force the U-boats to approach the very ships they most wished to avoid, the destroyers. The lack of destroyers was another objection. Sims had a solution to this. What made so very important the participation of the United States in the naval war? For our Navy possessed the additional vessels that would make possible the immediate adoption of the convoy system.